Justin Chambers from Grey's Anatomy will be with us, and Fallout Boy will be here, too. They got a new CD out called Infinity on High. Our first guest tonight is so creative, she probably makes her sheets into outfits as she sleeps. She's one of the great performers in pop music. Her last CD went triple platinum. Her new one, which is right here, is called The Sweet Escape. Please welcome the best thing to come out of Orange County since Disneyland, Gwen Stefani, everyone. You look fantastic. I can't believe a baby came out of you.
I can't either.
It's so almost impossible to fathom that.
It's really crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm kind of freaked out because I just was backstage and Tony and Tom from Tom and Adrian just showed up.
Wow.
Right, walking
No
the
Doubt
door.
reunion. Really?
Yeah, it was like, whoa, what are you guys doing here?
Were they here? They're mad that you're here without them, or what was the story?
No, of course not. They just came to like say hi and stuff. But I haven't seen them in a while, and it was like, whoa, what are you doing here?
Well, that isn't. How long has it been since you've seen them?
Well, Tony I see all the time, but Adrian and Tom I haven't seen for a while. So we've been having phone conversations. We're getting together next week for lunch to talk about the next No Doubt record.
Oh, really? And so you're definitely planning that there will be a next No Doubt record.
We are sniffing around about it, yeah.
You're sniffing around?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good news. That's because, you know, I love to see you do solo stuff, but it's also, I mean, I worked at K-Rock, a radio station here.
Okay.
You guys have been very popular here for a really long time, and it's great to see you guys together. So I hope you do something with it. And now, will your new baby be joining the band?
I don't know. Well, see, now we have 3 because Tom just had a little baby boy and Adrian has his little boy. So now Tony needs to have a girl and then they can have their own band.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. That'd be a great opener for you guys. Yeah. A little tiny version of No Doubt. Mini No Doubt.
That would be really cute.
We got your family album here, People Magazine, and this is, I think this is this week's, because the astronauts. And this is, I hope you don't mind me showing this, but this is...
I'm sure people have seen it
Look
already.
at this.
Aww,
adorable.
Muffin.
Well, they're both adorable, really. Let's be honest. All 3 good-looking people, but how cute, and what's going on with the Cupid doll thing there?
That's his little hairdo, but it's getting all long now. It's starting to flop, so I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that.
Is that technically a mohawk?
I had a little ponytail in it backstage, but...
You did? Oh, don't do that to him, really?
Well, you know, he's funky.
And look at how cute that
is.
Look at him. And there's spit all over him.
Yeah.
You got to carry Kleenex.
I was like this before I came out, and he's drooling all over me.
Now, will you take... His name's Kingston, right?
Kingston, yeah.
And why did you name him Kingston?
You know, we had that name for when No Doubt went to Jamaica to do the Rocksteady album. I said to Gavin, I'm like, wouldn't that be so cool if we named our kid Kingston? And he's like, shh, don't tell anyone the name. That's our secret name. And we ended up buying this little Rasta hat when we were there, like a little baby one. And every time we'd get in a fight, it would be like the Rasta hat would come out. It was on the bed, like it was going back to London or something.
Oh, really?
You know? Yeah. So for like 6 years we had this thing, and then when I got pregnant, we didn't find out if I was having a boy or a girl, and then it ended up being a boy, and we named him Kingston, and he wore the little hat home from the hospital. So
you know, when you name your kid Kingston, you're almost guaranteeing he's going to be a stoner, right? I mean, I think it's the capital of Jamaica. You're practically...
I hope not.
You might as well name him Snoop Dogg. So the new album, your new album, and you said that, who are your musical influences that really on this particular album?
This second record, it was a little bit more, well, the first record was really like Debbie Deb, Lisa Cult Jam, Prince, and all this stuff from the 80s, like dance music, pop music. And this one I wasn't really focused on anything particularly. It was weird because I started the record because I was inspired by a couple of leftover tracks from the last album, one called Wonderful Life and one called You Started It. And those were kind of burning up my iTunes, and I was like, am I really going to just leave them there? And so I ended up going in with Pharrell and writing a bunch of songs in like 10 days, and I was like so close to having an album, so I was like, just keep going. And then I ended up writing a lot of the record right after Kingston was born. So I didn't really have a focus. I just wanted it to be really modern and really kind of just really songs. It kind of leads my way back into the No Doubt world, I think, this record, because a lot of melodies and just real songy songs.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you got to get back into that No Doubt world, because those guys are waiting out in the parking lot right now. You guys don't like go on vacations or anything together as a group?
The No Doubters?
Yeah.
Well, I think when we make records, it feels like that. When we tour, it feels like that. But,
how long is this tour that you're going to start?
Actually, the tour is starting in April, and tickets go on sale on Saturday all over the place, so that's really exciting.
Yeah.
And I don't really know. I think it's going to, American tour, like a couple months or something.
Will you bring Little Kingston? He'll be on the road with you?
He's going to be in the tour bus. I think basically I'm going to bring my rocking chair and just kind of rock him to sleep before I go on stage and then rock out.
And then wake him right up when he... Yeah, I mean, does he have a contract rider? Like, will he demand a bowl of Cheerios? And
I don't know yet what we're going to do. We got to
He's got to figure all this stuff out.
It's going to be insane. I mean, Adrian actually brought his little boy on tour, like, right after he was born. But it's different because he's the drummer and he's, you know what I mean? He's not the mom. So
yeah, it is different,
it's going to be different.
Because Adrian probably didn't breastfeed the kid either.
No. I bet if he could have, I'm sure that he would have.
He probably would.
He probably tried to.
And will Gavin come along with you on the tour?
We don't really talk about it because it's so upsetting. But, you know, all these years we've been together, we always had to, like, live in different countries, be on tour, and be separated. But with the baby now, it's going to be tough. But he's actually doing a new record right now. He's at home. We have a studio at the house. He's just working on that. So I don't know if it's going to come out, what's going to happen. But he'll come on the tour, some of it.
He will, yeah. Because, that's a tough thing to juggle.
Exactly.
Yeah, you miss the whole... You come back and the baby's got groupies and the whole deal. You don't want to miss those formative years, you know? The groupie years. And this is very exciting, and I appreciate you doing it. You are coming back to the show. We're doing a show after the Academy Awards, and you're going to perform on that. And you actually worked with one of the... You worked with Martin Scorsese, who is nominated for an Academy Award. Will you be rooting for him?
Of course. He's incredible. I mean, I
heard
funny.
He's good.
The whole thing was that... He really is incredible. He's an incredible guy. When you meet him, he's so intense and he's so into what he's doing. I mean, when I tried out for the film, this film, I was in it for like 1 second and I've milked it for so long. I'm still talking about it.
Yeah, because it's a Martin Scorsese film. I mean, being in that for 1 second is better than being the whole Revenge of the Nerds
I might as well never do another movie. Exactly.
So and when you say he's intense, did he really drill the character into you?
No, he was just really passionate. Like, I mean, I went for the tryout, which was really insane, and it was him and Leonardo DiCaprio's.
Yeah.
It was like, you know, them two sitting in the room, and I must have been there for like 45 minutes to an hour, and they're just talking about Jean Harlow and talking about the movie. And on our day off when we were in Montreal doing the film, he actually screened the original film, Hell's Angels, and it was almost like going to a college class, and he was just really into it. And
he talked about the film?
Yeah, he talked about it, and it's a movie that you can't really rent or see, so he screened it for us.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yes.
Hey, get a little lecture from Martin Scorsese.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's all right. Well, you're doing great, and it's always great to have you here. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much.
And congratulations on the baby and the whole deal.
You.
And the new album, of course. The concert tour starts in April. The tickets go on sale this Saturday. The new CD is called The Sweet Escape. And again, Gwen will be with us on our Post-Academy Award show February 25th. Gwen Stefani, everybody. We'll be right back with Justin Chambers from Grey's Anatomy.